Good morning, everyone. Today I will be talking about the ancient manuscripts. In plenty of places during the excavations or in the olden libraries, very ancient manuscripts were found. Though it was difficult for people to understand it because of the language which had to be decoded. But the manuscripts that were found were of great importance. Many of the manuscripts that were found during the excavation, one of them I will be talking today about. Like during the time of the temple of King Solomon, the first temple that he made, there were many libraries inside of it which were burnt. The temple was burnt down for the gold and looted. But there were many manuscripts. They were deep underground, saved and kept, but difficult to read. Though these manuscripts are real, but some consider it to be myth or not believable, which is not correct because it is there to read, to understand, and it is very difficult to understand it for an average-minded person. Very little one can understand about it. Lot of dedication is required. One of the manuscripts known as the Little Key of Solomon, Ars Notoria, which was first talked about by Michael Scott in 1236, when the manuscript was decoded. The Little Key of Solomon has a little story behind which we all know, that he was in Gibeon and there Lord appeared to him in the dreams and asked him what he wants. Solomon asked for wisdom, understanding, to know between the right and the wrong, the good and the evil, to be a good judge. And therefore, wisdom was granted, understanding was granted to him. The very fact that once something is given to you by God as a gift, and it is revealed to you, it comes with a great responsibility. We remember him to be a wise king, good judgment, making a temple of Solomon, the work done by the various kind of architects and laborers and very wiser people that he had on his panel that made such a marvelous temple. It took 7 years to build that, and then 13 years to build a palace for himself. So he was a master builder, we all know, a wise man. But with that, it happens that when you ask for something, then God gives always in abundance. When it is given in abundance, a lot of energy, a lot of wisdom is required to keep it properly. When he had asked for wisdom, the story doesn't end here, that he was a wise king. But a great wisdom, mysterious wisdom of this planet was revealed to him. The mysterious power the human race has got is revealed to him. We are very powerful beings created by God. Many powers, mystical powers. So in the book Ars Notoria, Arsnotoria, Ars Notoria, which has 5 books. One of them I am taking right now. This is a mystical, the contents of this book has mysticism, it has got occults, it has got various powerful prayers, and very fascinating, mysterious historical facts in that, which as human we are doing it, but we don't know why we are doing it. Sometimes it happens that suddenly in dreams certain visualizations come, certain thing is revealed to us. Though Solomon had asked for wisdom and understanding, you can understand how much God must have revealed to him. The great, great wisdom was revealed to him. And it is so difficult for the mind, when those who do a lot of reading, to perceive it and to keep it is not easy. You have to write it down. The thoughts that come to your mind, whatever comes in your dreams, or you're going out, or you're meeting people, and throughout the journey of your life, various different kind of people have come into your life, as friends, as guests, or whatever it is, family members, traveling with people, going to different countries, different places. Everything gives you a certain kind of experience of things, people, culture, and everything. And from that, you learn a lot. Many situations in life reveals to you the faces, the true faces of people also. So many times you eat something, it doesn't help you. You get upset stomach, means you have understood this is what you are not going to eat. Your system or your constitution is not taking it. So this is what it is. Everything that we have, we understand, we do, and we come in during our journey of life in contact with, is revealing us with certain kind of education, certain kind of experience. He was a man who was getting wisdom directly from God. So how much God had revealed him, everything was written down in the manuscripts. And these were these manuscripts, where the true things about the sky, about the constellation, about the land, and many treasures were revealed. He was a man, a gatherer, who had accumulated so much wealth through the precious stones, the gold, silver, bronze. So these kind of visualizations come, and then people go to a particular place and they find treasures there. The visualization has been used at times in the robbery and the theft and the murder cases, where a person has just seen the glance of a person and it reveals the features and everything, and people make sketch out of it, and exactly the person is revealed, that this is the kind of person that was there at that time, who did that crime. We see it. This is the power of visualization. Many times we do certain prayers, and in these prayers, they are powerful prayers in the Bible. If you see, the first prayer that I get up in the morning and say is, Our Father who art in heaven. The second prayer that I say every day is the armor of God. Because the armor of God gives you that power of protection. When you wear the helmet of salvation, the shoes of peace, the belt of truth, the shield of righteousness, the breastplate of faith, the power in the hand of God comes through these words that you wear over yourself. You start visualizing. I visualize it when I do this prayer daily in the morning. Before I start off any work, the first thing I say is, Our Father who art in heaven, and then the armor of God. Because you wear that armor for protection, and then suddenly you feel, because we need protection all the day. We meet people. We come across many things in life, good, bad, and how we have to protect is protecting ourselves with these prayers. I do my prayer, my meditation, for there are angels of the God. Throughout in the Bible it is written about the angels of the God that come, and God has sent them purposely for when it is given for good news. Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel comes. When you ask for wisdom from God, the oldest angel Uriel prayer is there. You do that prayer, amount of wisdom comes to you, how many things are revealed to you, how many understanding come to you. When you do the protection prayer of Lord Michael, he is the angel of the sword, and that he is protecting the tree of life in the Garden of Eden. It's written in the Bible. So all these, Archangel Raphael, the green light that heals the person. Whenever you feel sick, whenever you're not feeling okay, mind, body and soul is disturbed somewhere, do this prayer of Archangel Michael, the healing prayer, the protection prayer, the prayer for wisdom, the prayer for abundance. Everything is there. The prayer for the good news. And you think and something about, and then it starts happening. It starts revealing itself. It starts happening into your life. And that wisdom comes, the things come that God has to give you, because you're provoking it. You're praying for that. This is the power in the prayer. This is the power in the angels of the God. There are many times, it is written in Ars Notoria, that the soul needs prayers. There are ways written in that scriptures which we see human beings doing it, but we don't know why we are doing it. Ars Notoria tells us about the saving of the souls. Even when a person dies, the soul is a living thing within the human body, and it has received in itself various sins that the body has committed. The sin of lust, the sin of greed, the sin of anger, the sin of envy, gluttonous. 7 sins are there. And all these sins have made the soul so impure that it cannot go to heaven at all. It has to be pured, and for doing that, people automatically, without knowing, we do our prayers. In certain religions, they do for after 40 days, they do for 4 days, they do after 13 days, whatever. And even for the death anniversary, people go and give food to the poor, give alms to the poor, and do something good. We never do anything bad for the soul. Everything good is done, and this is the reason behind it, which is written in the manuscripts. It is not that we are so good that we are doing such good work and giving alms and doing prayers and having prayer meetings for the dead soul. No. For the dead person, we are very good. We are taking care when we remember our people who have died. No, we are not doing for ourselves. We are saving the soul to make it pure so that it can go to heaven. It is punished in between. Even if 1 or 2 sins of these among the 7 sins are done, whether he was a glutton, eating too much, or he had a lot of greed for money, or if there was a lust in the person, he was lusty always, men after women and women after men. These are kind of things that are there. These are impurities. If all such things were there in a person, the 7 sins, which I will be writing in the description, if any 1 or 2 sins were also there, the soul will not reach the heaven. It will be punished in the lower realms. It has to go up to the heaven. And for that, it is written in the Bible. I have forgotten at the moment the verses. In the New Testament, it is written when Jesus has said that pray for the dead. It is important. There is a reason. Because everything, they just write and leave it without giving a proper explanation for that. But when you read these other manuscripts, you will understand why it is written and why we should do that. Why should we give the alms and say our prayers and do good things for the soul to be relieved of the sins that the body in which it was staying did. Body is finished. Ash to ash, dust to dust. The soul is free, but it has so many bad powers inside of it, affected by that. Like we have this, we go to a place where there is so much of dirt. The body takes that, the air is so dirty that when you come back from there, sometimes we're ready to go, smelling so bad. Or if you come from a beautiful garden and a lot of good smell is there, where were you? Smelling very nice. So this is what it happens. It affects your body, it affects your soul, your mind. When you are very sad at times, you put a music on, and how much the sound of the music, the song which you like, and then they take the bad mood out of your body. This is what it is. How much the sound, the prayers, and all the rituals that we do affect, which has to be taken very, very, very carefully, understanding it. The book also reads about the oath. Oath is when we go to churches and we take the Holy Communion and we take the blood of God, eat the bread. We're taking an oath. That is the oath. This is not a ritual. It has a great meaning. Anybody who becomes the head of the family or head of the state or anything of the company, a lot of responsibility comes over the head of the person. If the person has been a cheater and is being the head of any particular religious place or any company, but becomes a cheater, then the company fails. The people have bad name. So all this is there. If you are greedy, so much of greedy that you are not even understanding how can a poor person buy things from your place because you made it so expensive. How will the poor eat because rations are so expensive? So it's difficult for them to even buy and eat good stuff. This is sin. After all, it is a sin for the humankind that you are doing. Where are you going to take it? Leave it here. These ars notoria, only one I have taken, and it was so difficult for me to understand the entire thing. I made it very easy to just to people understand that the manuscripts that are found, the ancient manuscripts, have certain myths, rituals, certain occults, certain informations which are so much required for us to understand. Not that just read it and leave it, close the book and finished. Everything has a great meaning. Every ritual that we do the prayers, it has got meaning. We go to our religious places and take the oath there. The other religion people chants beautiful mantras and they are so powerful. People do prayers 5 times, so powerful. Certain people do other kind of ways to save their souls and be in contact with the powerful God. Every ritual of every religion that is done has a great meaning. It is not just done, finished. It has got a responsibility towards us to understand what oath we are taking, what prayer we are doing. If we have said a prayer and we ask God for certain, you have to be very careful to understand. In the book of Thomas, which is not included in the Bible, it says that when you ask with faith, the mountain, you can move the mountains and finish it off like that. In the Bible, it is just finished off. But if you read the book of Thomas, which is not included in the Bible, it says that from where it is taken, that when you ask a prayer in faith, do not have any doubt. While you are praying, now understand and listen here, while you are just praying, visualize that it is done. It's already done. There and then, and finish it off. Amen. No other thing. You asked and you're thinking, visualizing while you are praying. Visualize it to be done, and it's done. If you just pray and come back, and then you have doubts, maybe God doesn't do this or doesn't do that, it's not done. You are never going to get it. That's the secret of the prayer. While you are praying, visualize it being done. It's being done. There and then, and finished it. Put in full stop over it. Say Amen. This is a great theory behind asking and getting it. Ask and you shall get it. Only this is the way. While asking, visualize it to be done. And it's done. Many things are done like that. These are many secrets in the various manuscripts, which I will be taking gradually in various other parts. The ancient manuscripts. Do watch my channel and my video, and whatever knowledge I get while I read it, I want to share it with my people who follow me. And I'm talking about the book Ars Notoria, which is also known as the Little Key of Solomon, and it has got 5 books. Very, very difficult to read and understand. Whatever little I have read, I know how much it is difficult to understand. More than 75% I am not able to tell you also, because it's very difficult for normal people to understand and listen to all that. Those who are interested can always read Ars Notoria and understand it, because my brain literally got absolutely hot to even understand it. You have to really get into that situation, into that vibration, into that situation to understand and go deeper into it. It is not easy for everyone. It is not easy for me too. But whatever in the simple language I could understand, a little part of it I have taken it and I have describing it to you to understand. Many people will come into your life. They will stay in your life for a longer period, but their real motives are not revealed. But one fine day, it is revealed to you. Moment it is revealed to you, learn to understand one thing, make a wall. I do this. Start making a wall, a huge wall. Put that person behind that wall. And then you think that you are not neither seeing the face, nor listening, or nor answering anything. Because it's over and finished. Put all the situations, bad situations of your life, sad situation of your life behind the wall. Make a protective wall. I call it my protective wall, which I put things behind the wall and then I never want to look back to that. And this is the only way to cure yourself from people who have been not good to you, unkind people, bad people, and those who have been having a fake appearance. And then they go and then suddenly you understand these were not good people. Make other people understand, make your family understand that what you are, if whatever is your personality, there will be plenty within the friends, within the family especially, who will try and make you, break you, because they have seen the power inside of you, that you are intelligent, you can do things, you have the talents in you which they don't have, so they will put you down. That will hurt you because you love them a lot. Put them behind the wall. Anyone who tries to break you or your personality, do not ever, even if you love those people a lot, do not encourage them with your love. If you show still your love to them, you are encouraging the devil. The devil inside of them, which was troubling you, is troubling the other people also. You are committing a sin. That person is committing a sin and you are also committing a sin with that person. Therefore, put the memory of that person behind the wall. Even if they are around you, they have no meaning for you. Everything, important thing that is written there in Ars Notoria has great meaning. I will encourage all those who are interested in knowing that we human beings, written in these manuscripts, the origin of the human being is very, very powerful, and it has got in various manuscripts the different kind of origins are shown. That how we originated. In the Bible it is Adam and Eve, there's the Darwin's theory and other many things. But the only thing that affects the human body is the power of the universe. The power that God has there given for the mind to understand the universe. That's how powerful human beings are. They make aeroplanes, they make ships on the sailing on the water, the airplanes flying in the sky. They are creating humanoids, medicines. So many medicinal things are there in the nature. We don't have to take medicines to keep ourselves fit. If we do our meditations properly, if we eat certain organic things, like there are plenty of plants, Tulsi has got its own, and all these medicinal things, proper rock salts are there. Many things are there in the nature in the purest form. If you have them, your body will not need medicine. There will be no disease. And if that is revealed to you, then you will not have. Thankfully, till date, I have not had any medicine, except if I have a headache, I'll take little bit of Disprin. Because I read and write a lot, at times I put eye drop in my eyes. Otherwise, have natural things of life to heal your body. Do your prayers. Whenever my body needs healing, I do the prayer of Archangel Raphael. I need protection, I do the prayer of Archangel Michael. I need wisdom to write, understand, and make forward my videos. I ask for wisdom. I ask God to reveal me what should I write that I could, because so much is written by me since long, for past 20 years, 30 years maybe. And very small I was when I was writing things. I never knew one day I will be making the videos of them. These things are there, and how to elaborate it, how to put forward every wisdom you can ask God, and He gives you. Be careful what you ask. Nothing should ever harm people, because that God will not give you. He is a God. Therefore, all these manuscripts are there. If you get a chance, read it. I am reading it, and I will be making short videos like that, which becomes long after all. And I take like part 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5 like this for the ancient manuscripts. Do watch my videos very carefully, and you'll get a lot of knowledge out of it, which I got after reading. Thank you so much for watching. This is Anita Binepal speaking from Mussoorie. Do watch my channel, Words of Wisdom Decoded by Anita Binepal. Sunday morning, beautiful day. I could see little sun coming up today. So have a nice day. And God bless you all.